Uh, that's a pretty major thing that people are without, and I know that there's people out there that don't really think about the tragedy, but my aunt is I actually have an aunt that lives in Oklahoma, and uh, she's about a half hour outside the city, out of the city, out of Oklahoma City. So she's like she's pretty much right near where the tornado was. I mean, she has friends that live like 10 minutes away that their house is just wiped out. But she's actually a nurse at one of the hospitals, and so she's seeing like all the people that are coming in, and I'm sure she's hearing all kinds of stories about it. So I mean, it's just crazy to think that one day you could wake up and nothing. You have absolutely nothing. Your house is gone. You don't know where your family is. You know, no running water, no clothes anymore, things like that. It's just ridiculous to just think about how fast life can change on you. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but I was just using my Bowie knife with the those crawler things. I did not need that. And for those of you that haven't played Die Rise, the reason I did that is because you actually get a free perk from those guys if you just knife them, and you can do that with multiplayer as well. You always get the max ammo from them, but if you knife them as well, if you just knife them, you can only knife them. If you just knife them, then you'll get a free perk out of it. So I pretty much always try to take advantage of that because you know that perks can get real pricey, and why would I pay for them if I can just get one for free every couple of rounds? So, alright, I did not want him to die. So, I don't know if anyone has seen it, but it came out, it was revealed yesterday. It's not out yet. Can't buy it. Don't get confused. But, sorry, I just need to pause the game real quick. Don't get confused that you can't buy the Xbox One. That's the next Xbox that's coming out. But if you haven't seen it yet, it looks pretty cool. It's going to be all black. Looks like it's coming out with the Kinect. I don't know if they're going to call it the Kinect still, but there's a Kinect kind of camera thing that's attached to it. And I personally probably won't be buying it just because I've basically made the switch, probably a permanent switch to PlayStation and Sony. Not just, well, I already talked about because I have friends and because it's free, but also there's also all the exclusive games, like MLB The Show for one. Because being a sports guy, I love sports games. Oh man, this could be tough. MLB The Show is one game that's exclusive to PlayStation, and if I didn't have PlayStation, I wouldn't be able to play it. So. Yeah, so the reason I wasn't talking to you is because I kind of didn't want to die. And right now I don't quick revive, so even though I have jugs, I might still die. So yeah, as far as Xbox One, I don't know too much about it. I play baseball, so I had a baseball game yesterday, and I haven't looked into it a lot. But one cool feature being a sports fan, I heard about this, is that there's going to be like a thing where when you're watching a game, you can actually see the stats, live stats and fantasy stats. I don't know how many of you play fantasy sports. If you don't know what that is, you might as well just look it up because it's a lot of fun. But basically, fantasy sports, you draft a team of players, and based on what they do each game, you'll get points. But there's a new feature with the Xbox One that you can see the fantasy stats. I don't know if it's of your team or just of certain players, but you'll be able to see the stats from fantasy stats perspective, and you'll be able to see just normal stats during the game, like on the side, it'll give you a double view, so that's pretty cool. And I think right now what I'm going to do is probably go to the mystery box, and I actually need to go to the bathroom too, so I think I'm going to just stop recording right here, and you'll see a jump in the video. You see right now I'm on the roof. I'll probably try to come back here if this guy doesn't die on me, but I'll restart the video, I'll catch you up on what happened, and we'll start going from right there.